yeah, dragonfly. As soon as it's getting, you know, into summer, I make sure that I have at least 18 dynamite. If you can have more than that, do, because if something goes wrong, like you miss or something, which for me that's very possible, you might be a lot better at stuff than I am, but yeah, if you're worried about making mistakes, I already got these, what am I doing? I always have extras to back me up. If you have enough, I at the moment wouldn't have enough for that. I've got to make some more. Yeah, so dynamite, and I just have these sitting in my backpack. Don't have them on your person, because if you die, say from a firehound or something, it'll set it on fire and then you're screwed. Put them in your backpack, so if you do drop it, they'll at least be saved until you go back and pick it up. Yeah, sorry, I'm being very confusing. Dynamite, a stack of, say, about 30 ash. I think you can get away with 25, but I usually do about 30 just to be safe. And pan flute if you've got it, if not some sleet darts for backup, or the ice staff can work, but I wouldn't do that with dragonfly, because he doesn't stay frozen very long because he's hot. So yeah, I'd say, I'm being so confusing, I'm sorry. Dynamite, stack of at least 18. Ash, stack of at least 25, I'd probably go 30, and that's all you really need. I usually then have some other basics, like always have your endothermic fire pit ready and all that kind of stuff, and like I said, maybe a pan flute as backup, or sleep darts or something like that. And what I do is, as soon as you hear him coming, so as soon as you hear those noises and the little character will say something, get the fuck out of your base, because you don't want your shit getting all burnt down, either in the process or just, you know, beforehand. Yeah, so get the hell out of base, and then make sure it's sort of an open area, because you don't want trees and stuff getting on fire and you getting burnt from that. Shit, I gotta pick up some more of that. Head to open space, place the ash. If you've got a big enough stack, I'm pretty sure 24 will do it, 25, but I'd go 30. As soon as he sucks that up, that'll put him to sleep. And then while he's asleep, oh, you need a torch as well. As soon as he's asleep, place your gunpowder as close as you can get, set it alight, run away. And if you have a stack, I'm pretty sure it's 18. If you have a stack of at least 18, that'll kill him, straight up. If you watch one of my videos, I don't remember which one it is, I think it's about 3 videos ago. It was around day 500, I think. If you go back through and just, probably about 3 videos ago, if not the one before or the one after that, click on it, just click through the video as quickly as you can until you see him, so you're not pissing around watching my videos, because they go for ages. Yeah, there's a video of me doing it. It was yesterday, but I don't remember which one it was. Yeah. In that one, I think for some reason I didn't put down enough ash, and then I actually did have enough, but I must have been blind and just missed the fact that there was one sitting right there that I was supposed to put down. So I ended up using the pan flute. So I put down ash, that didn't put him to sleep. I used the pan flute, then I put the gunpowder down. Then I think I accidentally picked it back up again. And yeah, I'm an intelligent human being. And then yeah, that was it happening. I hope that helped. Everything's snowing, but I'm too warm. This doesn't make any freaking sense. Why have we got a red screen? I'm hoping that's just back to spring. So it looks kind of like summer. Sorry that I don't speak very clearly and I'm all over the place. I apologise for that. I'm sorry if it was confusing, is what I'm trying to say. I don't need both of them. I really don't even need that. Okay, as soon as the days lengthen out, we're going to go down to the swamp. So I may as well use this, because why not? Good. Ah, would you go rotten already? Oh, that's awkward. Where do we want to put these ones? I mean, I suppose it is time we put these down here. Am I going to fit two in there or just the one? Probably just the one. I'm thinking we fill this one up with planks. Or should we just... We'll make it wood for now, and later on if we get an abundance of wood, then we'll make it the planks. Ah, what am I doing? Good. Extra good. Is that rotten yet? What does spring bring? We've got the frog grain. Is that moose goose? Or is that autumn? Yeah, moose goose is spring. Thank you! Ah! Captain! Oh, what's going on up here? Thank you. The captain appreciates your honesty. Well, somebody's not getting a Christmas present. Oops. At least the birds are being fed, because I always forget to do that. Oh, hurry up! How far is it going? Not long to go. Okay. Little midgy thing. Oh, there's seeds. Bowls. Wonder what we'll get here. I'm gonna put some honey in there too. Ha ha ha, mad scientist. What I do for summer is I place a lot of flingomatics. So instead of just the one, I think I've got 7 at the moment. At first I place them so they're just touching, so it's covering the whole area. It also means I build my crops in a circle around them just to save on space there. And then after I've got the basic ones planted, I like this one here is a filler one, like in between two, so that if everything's really burning down, it like helps out, because I've had stuff that was protected by a flingomatic still burn down just because the fire kept going and I couldn't get in to refuel. So now I have that like extra one that sort of crosses over to keep everything safe. So there's 2 of my crops. That's another sort of in between one. Another one there, and another one up there. I've also got another one up the top with the pigs, but I'm not going to go up there for now. What just happened? Oh dear. Sorry, I couldn't click. Why are the bees so mad? Spring makes bees grumpy. If I keep this shit up, I'm going to bring them up to the pigs, and the pigs aren't going to be nice. I wish those eggs would hurry up and spoil. But yeah, I just put down lots of phlegmatics. Means gears are pretty important. But you can see, so my original ones were there. Oh, that one was down a bit, but there and there. And so then I added in this one here and this one here. That was an original one too, just to cover these areas, especially because all my crops and my chests and everything's there, and I really don't want that to get burnt down. And then later on, put this one up here to look after the bees. I originally had the bees over here, but yeah, I moved them. And I put this one up here to look after my pigs, which I forgot to turn on last summer, and they all burnt down. It's just great, isn't it? Alright bees, you're pissing me off now. Taking you up to the pigs. There's one of the last pig houses from where they burnt down. It was rather annoying. Well, at least we might get some beard hair out of this. watermelon, 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 pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. I hope that helped, and I'm sorry if it didn't. I know that I've had one game where there were no gears on the whole map. Nothing. And so the only way I could even consider actually getting some would be to open up heaps and heaps of those in the desert, the tumbleweeds, and just be lucky enough. It was in a Don't Starve Together, and so there were two of us, and we were trying really hard. It was like days before summer, and we were just opening up heaps and heaps of them to try and find some gears, but we just couldn't get any. And so that was shit, because we couldn't build one flingomatic, let alone an icebox or anything else useful. That was crap. But if you've got any kind of clockworks, you'll be fine. Just I now only make one icebox and deal with that, because whatever gears I can get go straight towards flingomatics, because they're far more important, in my opinion. Everyone plays differently. But regardless of your personal opinion, I'm still the captain. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. Yay for beard hair. I did not mean to pick that up. I suppose the other small thing I do, I realise your question was probably based on things just igniting in the summer, but the other thing that helps is whenever you get like the red hounds, like the fire hounds come through, you make sure that you fight them away from your base. Like nothing here is flammable. The traps don't catch on fire, and obviously the fire's fine. And now that I used to want to put a chest there, but it always burnt down because of the fire hounds. But now that I've got the scaled chest there, it doesn't matter. I keep pointing to the screen, but you can't see me do that unless I go like this. And so the dragonfly or the fire hounds, I always make sure I fight them right away from base, because otherwise you can burn everything down, obviously. Sorry, I realised you left a comment there. When I build my last massive base, I kind of wander off, and when I get back, they're empty. Hard to tell when they need to be refilled. The larger base, more of a chore it becomes. Yeah, it is a bit annoying having to refill them. What I just do is, in the summertime, it's a bit shit, but I try to stay around base for that season. Having a base this big now, it means there's always something to do. Like, I never just stand there like bored. But if there's stuff that I want to do away from base, I try to get it done in other seasons, like spelunking and stuff. I'll always go away to do it, and so that's the best way to sort of make sure they're still full, being there. But if I do want to go away and do something, I just make sure they're full before I leave, and I make sure I'm not away for more than like 2 days. Yeah, but I spend most of my time in the game around base anyway, just because there's so much shit I gotta do. And when I go away from base, it's only for short amounts of time anyway, except for spelunking. Spelunking usually takes me in a while, and for that reason I usually try to do that in any season other than summer. They have a little red dial on them. I'll show you when we... Oh, you can kind of see it on there. That red dial at the front shows you how full they are. Obviously they'll look half empty because it's just a little picture of them, but yeah, if the red part's all the way to the top, and that doesn't matter. They don't reduce based on how much they use, they just reduce on time regardless. So they can shoot and shoot and shoot all day and they'll last just as long as one that's not shooting. It's, yeah, just based on time. So I just make sure the red dial's full. I'll show you a real one. I think all mine are full now. Eye plants. Yeah, see that one's full because that red, it turns white or grey or something as it goes down. That one's full. Yeah, I think they're all full. Sorry, I was going to show you. I thought I had one that was still a little bit down, but they must all be topped up now. They're full. If you look at a video from just today, like my last video, and see me running around base, you'll definitely see me with one that's empty. Where's my thing going? Hang on a second. Yeah, I was filling them up not that long ago, so. I need to lift that sanity a bit. Why is that egg still not gone? Yeah, little red dial. Yay! We got him. Alright. Oh, I haven't got my hat on. Yeah, the caves are helpful for that, but as I said, I like to stay around base just to make sure that everything stays full.